Welcome to another reading. This reading is going to be about what have you been working on energetically in the recent past. What shadow aspects have you been integrating? What light aspects has been at play? We've had, there seems to be always a lot happening astrologically and cosmologically, and we are working through a lot. So whenever you find this reading, what is it that you have been, as a means of reflection and just solidifying the lessons, what have you been working on? So this is the archetype cards, the prostitute. The light attribute is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of spirit. The shadow aspect is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So this is basically like the concept of selling your soul. So this might be something that consciously or unconsciously you've been, it's been part of your soul lessons. And that's like, where do you place material considerations and safety and security, or the perception of safety and security above self-empowerment? And that can look like, I hate this job and it makes me miserable, and I dread getting up and going to work every day, but I need the money, so I'm going to do it. It's basically prostitution. If I can say this word on here. Where, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about money, you know. Where have I, I'm friends with this person and they said something, or there's a certain thing they do that doesn't sit well with me, but because I don't want to rock the boat, I just let it slide. That is kind of selling your soul. And you know, we never ever want to shame ourselves or guilt ourselves. There's the deck that I want. We never want to shame or guilt ourselves for that shadow aspect. So if a situation comes up, you can either respond or react in your light or in your shadow. And if this is a shadow attribute that does come up for you, it's just something to acknowledge. And then next time, these things come through in many different situations with many different people. You then have the choice to make a change, to choose something differently, to react differently. And you can sense when you are doing this, you know, it just, either whatever is happening really goes south, it doesn't work out for you, or you just don't feel really good about it. And say for instance, you want to be more financially abundant, and you work really hard but the money just doesn't come in. It might be because what it is that is actually in alignment for you, you're not doing that, you're doing something else. King of Pentacles. If it is not bringing you happiness and abundance, makes you feel fulfilled, if you don't love it, it's not going to work, basically. And the more situations we face where we have to make the choice between our self-empowerment and, worrying about material considerations, it strengthens your intuition and your discernment between what is good for you and what's not, because sometimes something looks like it's good for you, but then it's not, or people will try to convince you that this is the thing for you, but it's not. And the more times you have to go through situations where you make the choice and you see, okay, when I make that choice, that doesn't work. When I make that choice, that works. So that's your discernment strengthens, and it becomes easier and more automatic when, not even when, in your day-to-day life, moment to moment, to say, should I answer this phone call right now or shouldn't I? Then you strengthen that intuitive knowing and that discernment so much that you are okay. You don't get to the point where it's like, if I don't answer this call, I'm going to get into trouble, or this person's going to be angry. You really become so self-empowered that you think, I don't want to answer this call, and I don't have to. And that is okay. Or you know that I can still get back to this person later, and if it upsets them, then that wasn't meant for me, that opportunity or whatever interaction you were supposed to have. It empowers you. The emperor he's the authority, and I think that's something we need to realize, that no one should have authority over you. No one. And even say in a parent-child situation, as the parent, even you can not have your child's best interests at heart, or unintentionally not have their best interests at heart. If your child really can't stand something and you enforce that they do that, and it's not a matter of life or death, then you are just really imposing your own projections onto them, and that is hurtful. 3 of Cups. Soul tribe. Those that have your best interests at heart will not go against that inner knowing, that inner feeling. They will be supportive. And those that are like, they know that you hate something, but they're making you do it, those people are not for you. They are not for you, and you shouldn't have to force yourself to engage, be in relation with anyone that is not loving you the way you should be loved. 3 of Wands. When you have this discernment and you stand in your authority, then you are forever ready for new opportunities that are for you. Because if the universe wants to bless you with something, say you've been needing a holiday, and the universe, sets up, aligns this opportunity for you to go on a holiday, say next week, and you sell yourself out, and because somebody says, no, you can't go on holiday, you have to help me move next week. And because you are not in your power, you just give away your power and say, okay, I can't go on this holiday. So when you align and you don't sell out, you open up the opportunity for blessings to come your way. 4 of Wands. And this creates stability in your life. And happiness. That's what I wanted to say, stability and happiness, and then I cut the deck and I get the Sun card. So something to consider that you might have been working through is where you place material considerations and security above your own self-empowerment, where you give your power away in the name of I need this. The Emperor does not have lack. The King of Pentacles is abundant, and he knows that, and this is not gender specific, that if I miss this opportunity, I have so much power within me that I can create another opportunity, and the universe loves me so much that it will provide for me the right opportunities, not the opportunity that makes you settle for less than. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. I just felt like doing something a little different. And if you like this video, let me know.